Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. So in today's video, I thought we would take a look back at our family's favorite Christmas time holiday recipes. So I thought it'd be fun today to share our family's favorite Christmas recipes. If we don't have these recipes around Christmas time, it just doesn't feel like Christmas around here. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this video and let's get right on in to the recipes. Alright, so first we are going to whisk together the flour, the cinnamon, baking soda, and salt. So we need 1 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Alright, so next the recipe says 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of cinnamon is to taste. We always stick with, I don't know, do you think we should go with 1/2 teaspoon or a teaspoon? Teaspoon? And the cinnamon is so good. This is what makes your house smell like Christmas, and it just makes the cookies taste and feel like a Christmas cookie.
It makes everything feel better.
It does. Alright, so we're gonna go with almost a teaspoon of cinnamon. So we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, we're just gonna whisk that for a few seconds. Alright, so now we're just gonna take this and set it to the side. We have another helper over here. Okay, so next, now to a separate bowl. I know this looks like the same bowl. I just transferred our flour mixture to something else. We're gonna add 3/4 cup of melted butter, so 1 1/2 sticks. And then 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. So we're gonna turn this on and we're gonna beat this up for just a minute. Just to combine that butter and sugar. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Alright, so we need 1 egg. So we're gonna do, Hayden, you can crack it into here.
Okay.
That way if we get any shells, we can get them out of here. It's easier to get them out of here than it is there, right?
Yeah, because it'll be like hiding with all the spurs. So.
Yes, do you know how to do it? I think you got any shells. You see any shells? I'll check. Go wash your hands. Alright, so we're going to turn this on and we're going to beat this until it's combined. Alright, next we're going to add our flour and cinnamon mixture back in. Alright, now we're going to just mix the flour into our egg mixture until it's almost combined. Next we're going to add in 2 1/4 cup of oats. Now we're just gonna take 1 cup of chocolate chips. You can also use M&ms or any kind of chocolate chip or morsel that you want. We're just gonna add those in. And we're gonna stir them around. All right, now I'm just gonna cover this with some plastic wrap and I'm gonna chill this in the fridge for about an hour. You can do it longer, but I would say at least an hour, and then it'll be time to bake. Alright, so I actually have had the cookies in the fridge for a couple hours. We just got busy doing other things. I'm sure y'all know how that goes. So now I'm just gonna put them on our cookie sheet, and these are gonna bake at 350 for about 12 to 14 minutes, just until they look like they're about to set. So I used to burn every single cookie I would attempt to make. Even the little break apart, like little Christmas tree cookies and things like that, I would always burn them because cookies don't look like they're done when they're done, and these are no exception. So just 12 to 14 minutes to when they look like they're about to set, you'll be good. So I'm gonna grab my little scooper. We're gonna get these on here and get them in the oven. mean, do these just not look like the perfect big old chunky chocolate chip cookie you just want to ride the Polar Express with?
Big old, that is a southern term.
The big old cookies, like, it's just a magical cookie.
Meaning of the term big old is bigger than usual. Big old.
Extraordinarily large. So all you need for the sausage balls is a pound of sausage like this, be like the regular flavor. And then you're going to need 2 cups of Bisquick baking mix, and then about 1.5 cups of finely shredded sharp cheddar cheese. So all you're going to do for this recipe, I did mention how easy it was. You're just going to combine all 3 ingredients. And then you're just going to give it a good old-fashioned mixing with your hands. I have used a KitchenAid mixer for this recipe, but honestly your hands really do work the best for this recipe to get it all combined, and I don't know, just something about using your hands. This one just works better. The next all you'll do for the sausage balls is roll them into little balls about, I don't know, 1 inch to 1.5 inches wide. And then you're going to bake them at 350 for about 30 to 45 minutes. Just keep an eye on them. You just want to make sure the internal temperature reaches 165. Alright, so here they are. I pulled them out of the oven and just put them in a little bowl, and they look so good. They're a little bit bigger than what we normally make, but that's okay. They'll still taste amazing. So yeah, there's the finished sausage balls. Alright, so we're going to do a fire pit tonight. The kids are going to roast weenies. They wanted to do that. That'll be their supper. And of course, s'mores. Oh, and Hayden has been wanting to roast sausage. I have no clue where that came from, but we have some kielbasa in there, so we told her she could try that. Anyway, but I'm going to make us some dip just to kind of sit out there, chill out with, have a little bit of chips and dip. And this is the easiest recipe ever. All you need is a pound of regular sausage. You could use hot also if you wanted. A block of Velveeta. This is the bigger block of Velveeta. You can use a small one, but just to make it go a little bit further, I'm going to use this one. I might not use the whole thing. I might start with, 3/4 and see. And then a can of Rotel. And also at the end, you can add a little bit of milk, just depending on, how thin or thick you want it. And of course, you can use the hot Rotel as well. I just didn't want it to be too spicy. So basically, I'm going to brown up the sausage and then add these 2 things in, and we'll have a really nice dip. And then also, while that is working, I'm going to put together some really easy meatballs. So obviously you can make your own, but I just picked up a bag of the frozen, the Great Value home-style meatballs. And then you can do it with chili sauce and grape jelly, or I'm using some hickory smoked barbecue sauce. And then I'm also going to use some of this apple butter barbecue sauce that we got a few weeks back at the apple cider place we went to. So I might add in some other things, maybe a little bit of Worcestershire. I don't know, just kind of whatever I'm feeling. So I'm telling you guys correctly, I added almost this whole bottle of barbecue sauce, and it was a big bottle. Added probably, I don't know, 1/2 cup of the apple butter barbecue sauce, and then a few dashes or splashes, I should say, of the Worcestershire sauce, and then also some liquid smoke. I thought that would be really good in there. So just gonna let those cook until those meatballs get all heated through. They should be good to go. Got my sausage browning over here. I'm gonna add my Velveeta and my Rotel, and I think I'm gonna put this in my small little crock pot just to kind of keep it warm, and we can eat it whenever we want to. that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you've tried any of our family favorite Christmas recipes, because although these are not new, like I said, they're our favorites. Would not be Christmas time without these. But anyway, I think this is my last video before Christmas, so I just wanted to take a minute to tell you Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your friends and family. I hope you're all enjoying the holiday season so far, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye, y'all.